here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Start this playoff game with a pass. The receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
So a nice completion here for him in his first completion of the game. And I love the fact that he gets hit, able to settle in now and just worry about executing.
The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on second down. And this one is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab down the middle. It's McLeod. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And the trickery does not work there. And now it's 4th down. comes the fourth down play. Offense in the wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Touchdown, Hokies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and only cost the offense 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Looking for a man. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Good throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Two guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
He hands it off from the gun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Callaway. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Ball handed off. Breaks in open space. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Good enough for a first down.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab on the move. brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The game moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Motion now from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Sure hands. It's Callaway. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Tech offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass not complete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught quickly. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Breaks free. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the completion made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hokies are in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here. And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Michigan. The quarterback takes it in himself. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Hokies pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. That's a design quarterback keeper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That's caught. It's McLeod. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
On third down, it's a handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Hokies line it up with first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Callaway. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On first down, it's play action. With the catch, it's McLeod. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick catch over the middle. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Picks up 9. That's a first down for the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Fighting off the defender.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Virginia Tech 42, Michigan 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him there.
just 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Other scores throughout the country. Slippery Rock, 38.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass this time. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. But now the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
To contact on the throw. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.